Hi everyone, Vickie here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thank you for joining me for the February 2017 video general readings for everyone. I'm going to be using my deck, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, and then it's going to be followed up with the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Also, if you go to my Vimeo On Demand page, this month's deck that I'm using for the Lots of Love reading is going to be the Morgan Greer deck. The following is not an advertisement, but only an explanation of how my readings work. So if you know how to use my readings already in my shorthand so I don't have to repeat myself 12 times, go ahead and skip ahead. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to doing your reading. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the readings. Hello there, Sagittarius, and thanks for joining me for the, not the Lots of Love, but the general readings for the month of February 2017. Let's get into it. What is going on for Sagittarius for February? I want to take both of these. February 2000. I still want to say 2016, but of course it's 2017 already. You know, this is a big month because there's eclipses going on. And it's a big month for everybody. Even though the eclipse isn't in your sign doesn't mean that you won't be affected by it, because everyone is affected by the eclipses. Everybody is, okay? The other thing is it's Valentine's Day this month, and there's some nice aspects on the Valentine's Day. There's going to be a Libra moon, and then there's a Sun sextile Saturn, which Saturn is in your sign of Sagittarius. So there's an aspect, kind of a big aspect on Valentine's Day. So some of you could have something going on. Don't forget, if you're interested in the love readings, I have them over on Vimeo. This month I use the Morgan Greer because I have to use smaller decks because I lay out so many cards for those. But let's take a look at what we've got here. This is the High Priestess in reverse. So this says that that's the ruthless woman. You know, that's somebody, there's some sly stuff going on. This is something that is, usually this is a person who is sneaky, sly, underhanded. I say person because if you listen to the intro, which by the way, the intro is not a 3-minute long advertisement. It's a 3-minute long explanation of how the readings work, so I don't have to continually re-explain it throughout each reading. And so please don't write mean comments about that the advertisements are 3 minutes long, because they certainly are not. Okay, but anyways, things are out of balance here. Things are, putting the kibosh. He or she is putting the kibosh on you, you know, throwing things out of whack for you, throwing things out of balance. It's, you don't get along with them. And I get really strong that at first you really tried to get along with them, like you tried, and for many of you this is a co-worker, for many of you. Like you kind of thought you guys were friends, like you were friendly, as you know, like a co-worker friendliness, you know. Like you guys kind of thought you were on good terms, but turns out, boy, he or she has really been doing some stuff, and that's what these eclipses will do. That'll bring that kind of stuff to the surface. But, you know, you're going to work it out, and you're going to be fine. I think you're going to have an awareness. And I want to tell you that the full moon is when these, you know, these awarenesses could come. And this is when the releasing is done. The full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse, which is February 10th, and the sign of Leo. Could be on or around that time. I wouldn't be surprised. You're ready to move on from this. You know, you're like, okay, I've had enough of this crap. I deserve better. That's really what I want to tell you. And this card also has a moon on it too. So when this card shows up, I often will refer to those new and full moons during whatever month it may fall in. And this month it happens to be eclipse season. But I always look at two. What are they moving away from, and what are they going towards? Well, they're moving away from this. It's like, okay, I had enough of this crap. I'm out of here. I don't deserve this. Even though maybe you've put a lot of work and effort into it. You know, sometimes that's the case. You put a lot of work and effort into it, but, you know, if there's nothing on the other side, and that's kind of appropriate for this card, because she doesn't know where she's going. She just knows it's more about what I'm leaving. I don't know where I don't really have a definite plan of where I'm going. I just know that I've had enough of this crap. I'm out of here. The rest of these cards are very nice, though. You're worried about some money things, though. So I feel like it could be a job. Whatever the situation is, by moving on, there could be some financial... You might have to tighten the belt a little bit, you know. You might have to tighten up your belt. This reminded me of a belt, like the belts on a car, too. So that's why I said belt. So some of you might want to check your belts on your car, like your alternator belt, if they even have them. I don't even know anything about cars, you know. But I know that there used to be alternator belts and things that would go. You might want to check it, see if it's getting frayed or loose, wet, falling off the thing. But it's saying don't worry. This is the big message here. Don't worry. You're doing the right thing. You are definitely doing the right thing. Ace of Rods, you're planting your seeds. You're planting your seeds that are going to bloom and grow. So this is that month. We have the full moon that we release the eclipse, and then we have the new moon where we plant our new seeds. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. The old way isn't going to work anymore. You don't want to go back to the past anymore. Another thing is, this could have been somebody, a friendship, and if it is, it's saying you're not going to be friends again. I mean, you just really aren't. Like, you really have reached the point of this. Like, we're never going to be... I mean, maybe if it's a family member, maybe you'll see them at family gatherings and whatnot, but we're never going to be close like we used to be. Things are never going to be like they used to be. But it's not like you're the one... You're not the victim in this. You're the victor in this. You know, you're the one stating this. You're vowing this. You're the one saying, you know what... I mean... I'm hearing some people are saying, you know what, you're my brother, you're my sister, and I'll always love you. But things are never going to be the same with us again. I'll never be able to trust you again. That's what I really get. I will never be able... Maybe it's your mate. Some of you might be your mate. But I'm not feeling that strong. Look at down here, though. Boy, what a nice, sweet setup you got. You have Justice, the Four of Rods, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, success. Success, success. You know, it's kind of going to... For some of you, it's going to be this leap of faith. You know, you're going to have to maybe take a leap of faith and... just go for it. Justice means justice will be done. Usually it's some legal things. You know, it's shown next to this Four Rods, which is has a lot to do with home and hearth, moving to a new home. Could be changing offices too. Could be start to work from home. But there's always going to be legal things involved with that. If you're going to lease some office space, you would have to do that contract lease. If you're going to move to a new house, you may buy a house. There would be, you know, contracts and things signed, or if you're going to sign a lease, you know, to rent a house or whatever. Some of you are actually going to move, for sure. Some of you are moving. And it's all going to work out. And it's better. Four of Rods is always that it's better. It's better, it's better, it's better. It's harmony. Justice can also be karmatic justice, though. Like, they're going to get theirs. What goes around comes around. It can totally be like that. Justice could be that this could be fighting over an inheritance. Maybe you inherit some money or from a family home or something like that. Maybe the field of work that you're going into involves legal papers and contracts and things like that. This Queen of Pentacles is favorable in somebody that's going to be part of your success or your new situation. Because this is new. This is a new living or working environment. This is a new daily environment. And this new ace is here. And those are the cards that are on either side of her, next to her and above her. Queen of Pentacles, of course, could be an earth sign, which would be a Scorpio. I'm saying her, but if you watch the intro, you would know it could be male or female. I'm not going to keep repeating this. This person could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, and Virgo. This green thing coming down from her hair is really standing out to me, and I can't imagine what that might be. But I'm going to hold it up, and maybe it'll make sense to somebody. That green coming down from her hair. It's a veil, I guess, but I don't know. It's almost like a river or waterfalls or something, really. But anyways, possibly Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But because of the Pentacle, she often is associated with money, you know. So she could be, again, like the loan officer, or the person who hires you, or the person that leases you the space, or the person who is giving you the freelance gigs, or, you know, something like that. But she's favorable. She's going to be a big part of this new beginning too. You know, she totally is. He or she. Alright, so it looks like a lot of Sages are just going to really be... You've reached your breaking point. You've reached the point of I'm moving on. I'm going to this new thing, and that's where I'm at. And it's going to work out for you. Be brave, and mighty forces will come to your aid. If this doesn't make sense to you, then go ahead and check your rising and moon. That's always, you know, a good idea. Check all three. And some people even say check your north node, but I don't know about that one. If you do want to look at more just love, check out the Vimeo love readings. Or if you want to focus on whatever, just about you, you can contact me. I am open for personal readings again. If you check my website up here, The Eye in the Sky, you can find links to everything. I got the coloring books, I've got my decks, I've got the readings. There's all sorts of stuff there. The mandalas, the Tapestry of Life mandala. So check it all out. And let's see what your totem is. I got it? Yeah, I got it. The Ox. Ox is obstinate. The Ox is a badass. He's a tough ass mofo, man. Okay, strength, endurance, patience, presence, clearing of karma, accepting what is, standing strong, plowing through, elimination creates space for magic. So I do see you eliminating, and then magic can happen in your life. Absolutely. Standing strong and plowing through. That's what you got to do. You got to kind of bite the bullet. I like this clearing of karma and accepting what is. I feel like that very much talks about this. This could be a karmic relationship. I'm sure it is. And justice is karmic as well. And it's like, you know what? That's the way to release karma. To release karma is that it's not up to you to say, oh, you know, karmic, I'm going to pay you back because it's a karmic thing. The way to release karma is to forgive and forget and move on. Move on to the next chapter. You've outgrown this. That's another thing I want to say for a lot of you. You've outgrown this. I feel like this is childish behavior. This is gossipy. This is one-upping and competition and stabbing in the back. And unfortunately, it does feel very much like what a lot of women will do. A lot of women will try to undermine each other. And men will do it too, but it's more common in women. And not all women, of course, but... And if this is the case and these are women and you're a woman, you're going to find more of a sisterhood connection with this. Like, she could be this, like your new best friend. This could be your old best friend, and you move and you meet a new best friend. And it's a change of energetic interactions, definitely. And the new situation is much more to your liking, much more to where you are now. I feel like you've outgrown this. I just feel very strong that you really have outgrown this. Okay, Saggies, hey, thanks for checking in on the monthly video. Don't forget, if you want a love reading, head over to Vimeo for Valentine's Day love reading. They're pretty long. They're much, you know, they're long. I lay out a lot of cards. I give it from 2 different perspectives. Check out your rising and moon. Thank you for everything that you already do by liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit subscribe. If you go on my site, you can find the books, the decks, and all my wares. And that's on the site. If you like the animal totems, there's a daily one posted on the website. You can find the link above or below the video. And also you can go to the Facebook page, which is below the video, where you can find a weekly animal totem that I do post, okay? Okay, so here it is. Happy February. Happy Valentine's. I think it's going to be a really nice Valentine's Day for most people. I think we got to have a good one this month. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of February, and I'll speak to you soon.